The universal apostolic preferences are extremely important when it comes to how we live and learn at a Jesuit school. The first UAP is showing the way to God through the spiritual exercises and discernment. First of all, Ignatian discernment is a prayer about weighing options and finding the best decision to make based off of your feelings and good choices. I used discernment when I was trying to figure out whether to go to the ACT but miss my game, or miss my game and go to the ACT on Saturday. A lot of times when I find myself using discernment is when I am using the spiritual exercises. Spiritual exercises have taught me that God will always forgive me and love me for my mistakes, and also encourage me to serve others and heal the world. It taught me to look at Jesus' life when I question my own, and to follow his teachings and insights. The most important thing I've gained is to find God in everything. Walsh uses the spiritual exercises to make the grad. Grad encourages me to continue on the right path and to serve others.
The second universal apostolic preference is walking with the excluded. Service is very important when helping the marginalized, but it is also important to show human dignity towards the marginalized through forming connections. I went on a service trip to Ohio City, and a big part was having conversations with the people who we were serving. This shows dignity to the people we are helping because by talking to them, they feel more seen. It is very important to inform people about the struggles the marginalized deal with so then they can be helped more properly, because if people are not informed properly, then they cannot help properly. In today's society, women are not shown human dignity. They're not treated as equals, and decisions are made for them when they are able to make their own decisions. This makes women feel like less of a person. Another example from today's society is getting the vaccine. I think getting the vaccine shows solidarity because you care to help the other people in our world who have serious health conditions and are more susceptible to the illness. The third universal apostolic preference is journeying with the youth. I felt accompanied in Jesuit education through Kairos. Kairos helps young people at Walsh toward a hope-filled future through walking students through the spiritual exercises. Kairos teaches young people to be more open to growth and love more freely. I feel like Kairos is a great way that Walsh Jesuit journeys with the youth at our school.
The fourth UAP is caring for our common home. I'm a co-leader of Green Team, Walsh Jesuit's Recycling Club, which makes efforts of protecting God's creation from pollution, which destroys our ecosystems and our oceans. Green Team is dedicated to the Ignatian Carbon Challenge because we organize school-wide blackout days every single year, which reduce our carbon footprint because when the lights aren't turned on, they aren't burning up fossil fuels and aren't releasing carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. Incorporating environmental sustainability in our schools is really, really important because it teaches students to care about our common home and God's creation.